All right, good people of Cherokee County, what's going on? Big Bat and Diamond Dean is in the house. Hope everybody's having a fantastic evening, Dean.
How y'all doing?
It's been quite a weekend of football. Can't wait to get to what we got to talk about, what we got going on tonight. It ain't nothing short but just being a darn good time, Dean. What do you think about it? Let's sing it real nice.
Alabama got it. Forget the whole thing.
We're just looking for nothing but a good time.
Let's just get it. Bama's done. Or they dropped to number 6.
What we going to do, guys? We got a new number one in town.
Gosh.
It just how it is, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Of course, it's our neighbor, and I think they're a good number 1, don't you?
Yeah.
We'll go over that later, but I don't know who else could be. I think they're the best team in the country right now. They may not be in 6 weeks, but right now, today, yes, definitely, Georgia is number 1.
Yeah, I don't think there's a question about who's going to be number 1. AP poll come out earlier, and let's see here, and who we got? We got our own.
Yeah, we got our own. I'm not sure who that number 1's going to be. I think Iowa jumped Georgia, didn't it?
Yeah, we got Georgia, Cincinnati, Iowa, Bama, Michigan, Oregon, Penn State. No, that's mine.
Actually, I think I sent mine to you. I'm kidding about Iowa jumping Georgia.
That was mine.
But you had Iowa jumping Georgia?
No.
I did have somebody tell me Iowa's best team in the country.
I don't know about that now.
No, I mean, they're obviously good and deserve where they're ranked.
Yes. Yeah, they play some good games.
Mm-hmm.
They've played good teams.
Yeah, I've already beat Iowa State and Penn State. Let me see what I see.
Okay. We'll hit the new AP, and then we're going to jump right into local elections. Again, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Big Matt and Diamond Dean in the house. You can catch us on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast at, Applecast, and, of course, here on Facebook Live. We've been doing this for about 2 years.
Right, 22 months, yeah.
We've had a good time doing it. We're over about 110 shows, I guess.
I think 108.
So we're very appreciative. Our audience always
This is 109 tonight.
tuning in with us. I mean, what would we be without our watchers?
Oh, I know.
We'll say they have
Who's their top 10?
Georgia, Iowa, Cincinnati, Oklahoma. There's your top 4.
That's what I got.
They put Bama at 5 to be the gatekeepers. Ohio State at 6, 7's Penn State, Michigan, Oregon, Michigan State rounds out the top 10, and for notable mention, they got Kentucky at 11.
See, I did the top 4 like they did, but I put Michigan at 5 just because they're undefeated. Bama, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, and had Kentucky at 10. What about you?
I don't think.
I know you had the top 4 pretty much like it.
Yeah, my 10 is way different. Probably a lot of people's.
Okay.
I got Georgia, Cincinnati, Iowa at 3. I got Bama at 4. I don't think there's no reason to kick them out of the playoffs because they had a bad night.
Yeah.
I got Michigan outside looking in, depending on how they finish their season. Mm-hmm. And then the Ducks out west, I think they had a bad game against Stanford. They just didn't play real well.
No, they didn't.
Penn State at 7. I got Kentucky at 8. I really like how Kentucky's playing right now.
Yeah,
They're going to be playing the number 1 Bulldogs this weekend. We'll get into that later. I got Oklahoma State at 9. I liked how they're undefeated. They got to be some. You need to be ranked. Being undefeated is worth something.
Yeah.
And I got Michigan State at 10. And we'll talk about that more again in a little while.
Yeah. Just our basic. Obviously, if y'all didn't know it, we're the ones that set the AP. They call us about it.
Shine a little more light on the scene right here.
We're the AP guys. Do they not realize that?
I guess they don't.
I don't know. I wonder who does set the AP. How many people is it?
I don't know. It's the press, so that's probably a squad of them.
I just wonder how many it is.
I don't know.
Probably a dozen at least.
Yeah, I'd say so.
They vote, I'm sure. Well, I know they do.
Yeah.
And just go from there. It may be more than a dozen. Maybe 100. If anybody knows, name it. You might know how many people vote on this top 10 with AP. Now, when does the college football committee start?
And they hadn't said yet. It's usually November or something.
Okay. It's not far away, though, is it?
Yeah, it's usually be next month.
Okay.
Let's get in here on our sponsors, Dean. We'd like to thank them. The Colbert Firm. We'd like to thank them for Corey for sponsoring the game this week. Cedar Bluff Gainesville Highway Battle of 68th over there at Cedar Bluff Friday. Turkey Eye Clinic, J.R. April McKenzie. And, of course, Scott Lloyd's Legal Service. We appreciate him. And as always on Sunday mornings after Bible study, you got to hit Warrior Gym. So we appreciate them for being a part of it. And there's all the places you can catch us at. Again, we do appreciate you guys for tuning in with us tonight. Well, without no further ado, I guess
Break into.
we'll just get right on in there and see what we're going to have going on. And, of course, we got our big announcement, of course, our Player of the Week. We'll be doing that in a little while. So this week, you want to talk about first the game we were at?
Yeah, let's go talk about the game we were at. Gainesville Cedar Bluff, which I thought the first half was a very tight battle. Did you not?
Yeah, they both come out very excited to play the game due to the fact they did not get to play last year due to a forfeit because of COVID. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, they were ready to play.
Well, we saw some
hard hits.
Oh, gosh, vicious.
Yeah.
Both squads. Be honest with you, some of the hardest hit I night was the hardest hit I saw all night was delivered by the Trojans, but Cedar Bluff's foot speed seemed to be too much for them, and it was a good all around game. I thought
it was.
Well,
and just
can we go off?
No. I'm trying to adjust this. Go ahead.
But it was tight in the first half. Nick Clifton kicked 2 field goals. Wow.
I know, yeah. That's I don't wonder when the last time that's happened.
I made a joke that's the first time since 1847 anybody done that around here. But I don't know. I hadn't heard nobody. I've never seen it at Cedar Bluff.
Yeah, not 2 in one game.
No.
Not that I can remember the 90s or the times of being around.
And there was some good foreign exchange student kickers a couple of times. But I don't remember him kicking 2 in a game.
I can't.
I don't know. And he did a 32 and a 29.
Yeah, good job, Nick. He's kicked for us for a little while. He kicked a 35 or so up at section. Yeah, I think we were at section. We went up there and played one night. He kicked one right before the half, to give us some extra points. And, a lot of times people don't think about, their kicker or,
I got some good information here. Keith Bates. Hey, Coach Bates.
Oh, Coach.
65 people vote on the AP.
Okay, yeah.
I did not know that. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
We got to get together there and watch some spelling bee stuff again. That's what we always joke about that. We watched the spelling bee in Longhorn one night.
The game holds on to be, tight even all the way up to the halftime.
Yeah.
Cedar Bluff got a lot of pictures. If y'all haven't seen them, if you're on our page there, when we go off, scroll through there and tag and share and get pictures. Whatever you want there. And I'm still learning, so don't criticize me too much on the pictures. I figured out, mostly I figured it out somewhat, but I'm still learning about lights, shutter speed, and all that stuff. But anyway, coming back out after halftime, Gainesville adjusted, and they made some big plays coming out, and they're trying to run the pocket there, and Kyler's rolling out and trying to make some plays, and they moved the ball some, and Keelan made a good one-handed catch up there on the sideline, puts Gainesville on the scoreboard. But I think basically overall, Cade and Nick and Preston had 2.
He broke it open in the fourth, Preston. Well, Burleson, Jacob had a good game, 2 interceptions, 250 yards of offense.
Yeah.
Burt with the two runs, the 2 touchdowns in the fourth, though.
Yeah.
One on the screen.
It seemed like, both teams sort of, when you play 1A football, people that's watching it that don't know rural area football, the kids get tired.
Yeah.
And it just seems like they just had just kind of tuckered out there towards the end. And you just wait to see which one kind of gets tired first, maybe.
Well, and I was wrong on that. There wasn't a screen. Preston just ran out in the flat and they threw it to him. Yep. He's hard to deal with in the open field.
Yeah, and they were hitting each other. And
there was some great hits in that game by both teams.
Yeah.
Both teams, very hard hits.
Yeah, Michael carried the ball well. Hunter run the ball pretty good. I think Jacob led them in rushing.
Jacob had 84. Jacob Gordon, Michael Reynolds had 70. Keelan 56. For Cedar Bluff, Burt and Burleson had 71 and 56 respectively. And
I'd say the the main thing was
Bucky had 7 catches.
Yeah, he made some good catches, and main thing, nobody got hurt. We had no bad injuries, and the 86th meeting of the Battle of Highway 68 went down as another good one.
I thought it was a good game.
27-10. You're reading the scores there on the bottom of the screen. Let me fix that. Go ahead.
Mark Welsh says there's been more 2 field goal games than we think. I know you're right, Mark, but I haven't seen it at Cedar Bluff.
Yeah.
Out of a Cedar Bluff player. I'm not knocking any guy that has kicked field goals at Cedar Bluff. I just don't remember.
I don't remember it either.
Ever.
Then
2 in a game.
Moving on next to Sandrock. They go and play West End, and looked like they had run 64 plays, Dean.
That's a lot of plays.
Yeah, I mean,
they average in high school 50, supposed to.
They've been running at least 60. It seems like about every game. They won't go up there and beat Westbrook. West End and Westbrook. I got to cover my hand over that because Spring Garden
beat West.
42-27. They had total offense of 477 total yards.
They gain 400 about every game.
They do. 170 passing, 307 rushing. Jacob was a big part of that. Had 172 rushing yards, 6.5 tackles, might as well be 7 to me, and 2 touchdowns. And he had some great punts.
Some receiving yards too.
And he had 1 catch for 6. Olin Pruitt had over 100 again receiving.
So he's back, obviously.
Logan Kreider had 3 catches for 25. True Graham rushed for 86, and Logan also rushed for 48.
Haygood play?
No. Mm-mm.
He did not.
Yeah, he's out for something.
I'd like to see Sandrock's overall statistics. I know they put up some good numbers offensively.
Now, tackling-wise, I mentioned Cornell had 6 tackles. Goodwin had 3.5. OP had 3.5. DeBoard 3, and Coley and True Graham, they're all up there at 3. Now, punt returns, I think they just had, I think it's like they only punt one time. So, kick returns 1 for 24, and then Driver had 3 attempts for 14. So, just pretty much looks like they just
punted once this year.
Looks like they jumped on them out there. The first quarter, though, it looked like it was 0-0, and it turns out 28-14 right there about halftime. So it seems like Ace and Jacob and the guys and Olin just hooked up, and they put 4 touchdowns on them in the second quarter. So
they just had a bad. I was fixing to say 500 yards nearly, and you punt. I mean, you had to punt once. Sounds like that first quarter was kind of a stalemate.
It was. The last quarter was too. It was 0-6. Westbrook scored. I guess they scored one late there. Make it 42-27. Let's see. Passing. Ace Ashley was 14 for 20 with 170. What I'd mentioned a while ago. 3 touchdowns. Corneo had 23 carries. I'd mentioned earlier 172 for 2 touchdowns. And we said OP had 105. Jones, their quarterback, was 6 for 17. He throwed for 80 and 2 touchdowns. They had a guy, Pierce kid, carried the ball for 77, and he also caught the ball for about 60 yards and a touchdown after he rushed for 2.
I did see where the Gadsden Times ranked Sandrock as their second best team in their area.
Listening area.
Yeah, of course, Fife was 1.
Yeah.
Sandrock was 2.
I got some interesting stuff we'll get into as we go through the local teams and after we do our player of the week.
Okay.
We'll get into some other scores, but I'm trying to attempt to get some kind of idea, Dean, of playoff brackets.
That's pretty tough right
now.
Yeah,
it is.
But, I mean,
because we just don't know.
Yeah. And everybody's got at least 2 more.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get some kind of idea. So what I'm going to talk about later is just very loose. Don't run and tell Mama, hey, Mama, Big Man said,
making the playoffs.
Hey, we're going. They're playing round 1. We're going to play Cleveland. No, don't tell them that. That's not.
We're going to Cleveland.
So it's just
we're out. They said we were out.
It's just very loosely based. And see, I know you shouldn't have counted us out. That's why you media people just rat poison. You tell us our guys are out, and here we are in the playoffs. So don't take it hard.
In the playoffs. Briefly, Matt, we'll go on through this, and then you can get on us. Spring Garden dominated the other night, 36-7.
Yeah.
Chapel Pope picking up where his brother left off, 112 yards rushing. Andrew Floyd, 139 yards, 7 tackles. But now listen to this. Cooper Austin, 235 all-purpose yards.
Wow.
7 catches, 117 punt return yards. And also, Chapel had an interception on defense. So they look like they're back on. They beat Westbrook like that, which Westbrook's not a bad squad.
No.
And Landon Goins had 2 sacks. So
Coach Knowles, Coach Howard, we had him on last week, and thanks again to Coach Howard for coming on.
Yes, he's always good.
Spending time with us, and
I think he enjoys coming on.
Yeah, he does. It's but he recommended a lot of condolences to Coach Knowles and how good they are and how good a job he does with the team.
Right.
And we know that he does, and that's a tough region this year. I mean, this could be said to be one of the tougher regions.
Tough.
Besides 3A region around here, which is probably one of the toughest in the state.
When you talking about Piedmont?
Yeah, Sachs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just tough. Now Center travels down to Hanley. We always pull for them. Now we knew they had a handful down there. They're returning state champs. They only lost like one game. Didn't they lose just in the semis or something last year?
The year before last.
And so they've won.
All I know of, only people that's played them close is Gordo and Lynette.
Lynette, yeah.
1A Lynette.
I don't know how that. They may have just started the JV or something. I don't know.
And Lynette didn't even play for it last year, I don't think. Who won 1A last year?
Yeah, they beat.
Or Lynette may have been 2A.
They beat. Who was it beat Pickens? No, because Mars Hill won 2A.
I think Lynette.
Played
2A.
Pickens, and they beat them bad.
Okay, that may be right. But I know Lynette didn't win a state championship, but they play Hanley. I read the other day where Hanley got penalized on an extra point and had to kick a 30-yard extra point to beat Lynette.
So, Center goes down there, and we knew that Coach Kelly and the guys had their hands full.
I think they hung with them for a while.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. You can go back and look at the box score. We'll have some stuff up on there later. 42-14 was the final. We got the scores on there on the bottom screen, and but they're gonna come back.
But now Center's in command for that. No, I won't say command. They have a good chance of getting that second spot.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, because that's their only region loss. They've only got 2 losses, and that would be to Piedmont and Hanley, number 1 in the state, and 4A, number 2 in the Piedmont dropped, but Piedmont's still ranked in the top 5.
Well, they're still a good program.
Yes.
Everybody knows who Coach Smith is over there, and Scooter. We know Scooter and Coach Blanchard.
Scooter Blanchard.
Now, that's just kind of it for right here, and everybody played pretty good. Now next week, Dean, we'll go ahead and say we'll go through next week's lineup, and we're going to do our player of the week.
All right.
Next week, now we ended there with the Warriors on their take. Now they're going to host Cleveland County.
That'll be a good game.
I think they may have some good luck because I did see a man at Cedar Bluff Gainesville game that will be attending Cleveland County, and he will be giving autographs.
Who's that?
Probably for a slab of ribs. I mean, they probably weren't. Coach Bun.
Oh, Buns, he going to that one.
Yeah, I asked where he's going, so he's going to be there.
Another night. That's good to have him in the house.
I know, yeah.
Hey, we used to go to Cedartown, and there, Buns going to go where there's a good game.
Right, yeah.
A good game.
Yeah.
He'll go to a good game. I mean, you call him up and say, let's go watch Cleveland and Southeastern. He might go with you.
Yeah, or go to Rockmart and Cedartown.
Yeah, we went and watched. We would go to Cedartown and Rockmart. Mm-hmm. No, yes.
Yeah,
yes, he was there.
Big. Oh, that was a crowd out there.
Oh, yeah, that was some vicious.
Yeah, we went to Pickens County and watched them play Marion County. We all went that night. And
Rodney Van Pelt watching. How you doing, Rodney? Rodney, let up on me on this fantasy football. Now you're killing me.
Killing him.
Oh, my gosh.
So Center's going to host Cleveland County. They are 4-2 right now. They have losses to Hanley, 26-7 they lost, and then they lost also to Alexandria, 38-14. So we're going to see how that turns out. 4A Region 4 is kind of getting it in its shape. Now how people are going to mess around, I don't know. There's a Geneva team or something. I'm trying to get some stuff together to see kind of how that goes.
The rest of 4A other than Hanley. Alexandria is good. What are they ranked? Well, no, they're 5A, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
4A Region 2, Alabama Christian, St. James, and Dale County, and that Geneva team. So here's one of those guesses now.
That would be Geneva County. I think they've got a running back going to Alabama.
So Center may if things kind of went right now and we didn't play no more, they would match up to play Geneva County.
Okay.
So that's just kind of an idea. Now don't run practice tomorrow and tell Coach Kelly that Big Man
Go
said
map
that.
it out, check it.
Yeah,
Where's Geneva County? I don't know where Geneva County is. To be honest.
Just don't even look at. I mean, it's just a rough guess. I'm just trying to get an idea. But that's for Region 2. Now I don't know if they're 4, so are they going to play 2, or are they going to play Region 3?
I don't know how.
Are they going to do 1 and 4 and 2, 1 and 3 and 2 and 4? I don't know. These are just some loose guesstimates. Now Galesville, after taking a tough loss over there at Cedar Bluff, they are going to travel again. They're going to be at Woodville. Woodville's 0-7 right now. So I look for Coach Knapp to get things back together.
I don't think so. I mean,
Nobody
just doesn't have a lot of players.
Nobody's injured other than that Cedar Bluff game.
No, they're fighting. I mean, and still have a good chance to get in the playoff.
Yeah.
They've got Woodville, and then that's their last region game. They could go 3-3 in the region. They just need Coosa Christian to not win either of their.
Yeah, if Coosa beats Summerton,
Bluff,
they play Summerton this week. And it's going to be a good game, by the way. Coosa Christian will play Summerton, and they do travel to Summerton. Also, some Coosa Christian news, guys. Coosa beats Valley Head the other night, 21-14. So, Coach O'Brien, if you're watching, good luck to you this weekend. He's got a good team up there.
Yeah, they're good.
Now,
they're young, too.
Cedar Bluff will be hosting again. I know it's weird for them to be another home game.
Well, we found out why.
Well, because of the forfeit last year from Galesville, they had to travel. Therefore, that puts Cedar Bluff at home. It's supposed to be at home this week. So they will play Appalachian.
They were supposed to be at Galesville last week.
Yes. Cedar Bluff is your 1A, Region 7. They're number 1 right now. They're undefeated region play. This is a region game for them. We look for them to handle business. Appalachian had a few older players last year, so they didn't lose a whole lot. They just didn't have a lot of experience in talking to coaches and stuff, so they're trying to get things together also. And then, of course, I posted this morning our game of the week. Everybody knows the game of the week. The 2A battle up there, that Region 6.
Man, that's going to be a good one.
Sandrock will be hosting your Spring Garden Panthers. And after the games they both just had, I looked to see how's the coaches going to get them back ready, you think? I mean, how do you go out there and just looks like, I mean, they're, 400 or 500 yards offense. So how do you kind of...
Well, I guess you kind of say, hey, this is for the region title. I mean, hey, build it up for them. Don't act like it's just another game. I mean,
yeah,
I've heard that school of thought.
Yeah.
Treat every game. Saban says that.
Faceless opponents.
But come on, let's be real. Yeah, build it up. Some guys step up when the pressure's on. Who knows? Ace Ashley might be dying to play in this game. Don't play it down for him. I mean, I'm not telling them guys how to coach.
Yeah.
I just don't see. Tell them what's on the line.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion.
It's Sandrock's going to be hosting Coach Heath. They'll be Coach Howard and them will be coming over. I'm going to try to get there about 6 or so. Try to get some.
I thought I was coming.
Pre-game pictures. He's got, of course, he's got a PA at Cedar Bluff as they play Appalachian. So that Region 6 2A up here on the mountain, if you're not doing nothing and your team's out of town or you're just looking for a good game, 2A rural area county football right up here at Cherokee County.
That'd be a good one.
I mean, Cedar Bluff's going to be at home. The lights will be bright over there on the lake. Alston Appalachian. And Cherokee County Warriors. The new turf field will be fast and wide open. The weather's supposed to be great. They'll be hosting Cleburne County.
A big game for them.
So and then of course Sandrock hosting.
And I do think that Center will be fine.
I look for all of us to do.
They got to get it. They've got 2 more. They've got Heflin, and they'll play Jacksonville. And I don't know who they've got week 10. I don't know who Center plays week 10. But it will obviously be a out-of-region, non-region game.
They're open. Cleburne at Jacksonville, and they're open.
Okay. That ain't open's tough now, ain't they?
Be careful open, Coach Kelly. They'll sneak up on you.
Mike Weeks, how you doing? Congrats.
Rebeating on some of the stuff we just talked about, playoff stuff. I'll mention this for 1A stuff. 1A Region 8, Dean, if it plays that way, I don't know how they're going to do it. Me and Ty Story sat down last year, and I stayed up 2 in the morning doing this last year.
That's fine.
Region 8 is Decatur Heritage 1, R.A. Hubbard 2, Hackleburg 3, and Phillips is 4. So if it's some kind of cross region for Gainesville and Cedar Bluff to match up, 1 Cedar Bluff, if they beat Appalachian and Coosa, we don't know these things. If they stayed 1 and beat Appalachian and Coosa, they would probably match up with a 4 team out of the other region, right? So they would look like they play Phillips, and I think Phillips is the Phillips Bears, and I've covered in a rabbit hole one time, studied on them a little bit. In the past few years, they've just gotten a little better and a little better. I mean, they seem like they had a.
That's the bunch that come over to Cedar Bluff that time and fought. Remember?
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Yeah. During the shaking hands lineup.
When after that game went down, they lost a bunch of players, and they was just seemed like they was winning like 4 or 5 games for a few years. Now they're sneaking their way.
A little better.
Yeah, they're sneaking their way back in there. 2A Region 8. I don't know if this is how it's going to go. Don't go home and tell mom and daddy and get your tickets ready. But Sandrock Spring Garden looks like who's going to win that game. Well, Sandrock still has to play Cleveland, so it's still hard to tell.
Right.
But 2A Region 8. Well, number 1 is Mars Hill. So good luck with that. That's going to be tough.
How are they? They don't seem to be as good this year.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they are?
Yeah, they're losing, but the games are losing are 4 or 5A teams.
Oh, okay.
Lexington is 2. Colbert County is 3. We know them. They've been good up in it. Red Bay is always got something going. Hope you don't go up there because you better. I don't know. You better be cool and take some Tylenol PM before you go because their refs are terrible. They're the worst in the state.
Oh, they bad refs up there. Where is Red Bay?
About 10 minutes from the Mississippi line.
Is that where Bear Creek is?
It's about 3 hours from here. It's 3-hour drive.
Red Bay, Alabama.
Yeah, that's where we travel.
I don't think they've ever won one. Correct me if I'm wrong. They've always had a good team.
No, they get third round.
Third, fourth round, maybe.
They run into somebody. Well, it's usually when they were 2A, you're probably going to run into 5 somewhere.
Yeah.
When they were 2A.
Yeah, so, I'm sure they've had their run-ins for 5. Who won again, right?
They did. That'd be 51.
Who did they beat?
Well, maybe they were off this week.
But that's wrong of me. I just assumed they won.
Well, they didn't lose.
I'm Ray Leak. How you doing, bub?
I'm Ray. Hey, buddy.
Hey, I'm glad we're getting some good.
Lansbury.
We got Mike Weeks. We got Georgia fans on here. Auburn, Alabama. We got it all.
The 10th. So they played North Sand Mountain. Yeah, I got scored when we'll go over the scores later.
I didn't think North Sand Mountain was a bad team.
They beat. I'll get it. No, it's on here. Not really.
Oh.
Five will finish with at Geraldine, at Asbury, then finish with Scottsboro.
Which they did not play that game last year.
So that's just some of your local stuff and kind of who they're going to be playing. And we feel like everybody be favored. The county to win. We think so. Now somebody's got to win Sandrock Spring Garden again. That's our game of the week. So we're going to see how that.
We can't pick a winner in that. I mean,
one of them One of them definitely going to win. Well, we'll do our player of the week. You want to do that?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
This week, we try to move it around in schools, and this week he's just he's a standout player, and
he's deserving of it. He's had a great year
already. I mean, he could have won it before, and we had. We flip coins, honestly, sometimes on here just to get a player of the week. So this week, Dean, Big Diamond player of the week.
Jacob Cornejo.
Congratulations,
one of the better
Jacob.
players in this county.
He is. I've watched him play since he was peewee age, and he just dominantly runs over people, and he's going to get his yards, and he can catch, he can throw, he can run, he can kick. He's just a good, all-around good athlete, and a good, humble kid, too.
I'd like to know his yearly stats. I mean, I'm sure he's averaging 100 yards a game. They played 7. He's probably got over 1,000 yards on kick returns, receiving, and everything. Now does he play defense all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's
probably makes 6-7 tackles a game.
Yeah, every week I remember going over. He's always in there with at least 3 or 4.
And a sophomore. A sophomore.
Yeah. Marcus said, just a quote from him. I use him sometimes. I'm sorry, I do, but He played against him last year and tackled him several times. He
Said
said
he was tough to tackle.
one of the strongest runners besides Luke. But I mean, Luke was like
Right.
he was a grown man out there, senior last
Yeah.
year, Welsh at Spring Garden. He said he was one of the toughest kids he had to hit, and he's still young and growing. He goes to camps and family, parents, good people, and been around there at Pee Wee football and see them. And so congratulations, Jacob, our Big Diamond Player of the Week.
He's awesome.
He is 172 rushing, 2 touchdowns, and might as well be 7 tackles. I hate that .5. I mean,
I'm not a big half.
Well, he helped.
I understand coaches do.
Well, he helped on the tackle.
I just go on.
It's just
I heard a coach say that one time. Said if they're in on it, they get a tackle. If they're in on 16 tackles, I didn't hear. I'm not being a smart egg. It's just what he told me. He goes, if they're in on 16 tackles, you know how many tackles I give them credit